kenyataan dan kerjasama yang sepenuhnya kepada pihak berkuasa. Saya juga telah berbincang dengan individu yang mendapat dokumen-dokumen ini terus dari saudara Deepak mengenai kenyataan saudara Deepak semalam, dan beliau telah bersetuju untuk memberi keterangan bagi membuktikan bahawa dokumen-dokumen ini diperolehi dari saudara Deepak. At the stage now, I think when you exchange statements through press conferences, of course it's about my words against his words, you know. And in the interest of public, I think we should push it further so that it is being investigated. The good thing is the person who has received the document from him has agreed and will cooperate with the police. And I think only the authority under proper investigation can ascertain whether or not this document did come from him, because otherwise I would say one thing and he would say one thing and it will drag. Cuma yang paling penting bagi saya ialah saya ingin tegaskan bahawa tindak tanduk dan tingkah laku saudara Deepak setakat ini, from the last few months and up until last night, langsung tidak berkait dengan keadilan. That is most important to establish. Ia menyangkal percubaan UMNO yang menuduh kononnya ini satu perancanaan oleh keadilan. My fear has always been that I have no doubt actually Deepak carries a lot of evidence detrimental to Datuk Seri Najib and Datuk Seri Rosmah. I have no doubt about that. My fear before was that if keadilan is seen to be too close with him and too cozy with him before the fact is established, the whole opportunity to uncover the truth will be overtaken by UMNO spin and allegation that we are behind this. And it's very important, at least for me, to establish and prove to the public that whatever Deepak was doing has got nothing to do with us unless and until it becomes a public interest issue. Malah saudara-saudari pun sedia maklum dari semalam bahawa saudara Deepak menyatakan kekecewaan beliau kerana beliau telah berkali-kali cuba untuk bertemu dan berbincang dengan pimpinan keadilan. Beliau gagal, dan atas sebab itu beliau merasakan bahawa pimpinan keadilan terutamanya tidak memberi sokongan dan keberatan untuk menyokong beliau. It's nothing of that sort. I think of course an issue of this magnitude is an issue of public interest. It's just that we have to be very careful to establish the fact first that Deepak is basically acting on his own without any grand design or conspiracy from anyone, let alone from keadilan. And I think from his outburst last night, daripada kenyataan-kenyataan beliau semalam, saya rasa bahawa orang ramai boleh menilai sendiri bahawa kita memang tidak pernah ada sebarang perbincangan dengan dia, malah kita tidak pernah berjumpa dengan dia pun. Sebab itu saya kira dia agak kecewa kerana dokumen-dokumen yang diberikan kepada kami sebelum ini didedahkan kepada umum. But my stand is very clear. I think in cases of corruption with huge public impact, when people come to us, especially in my capacity, I'm doing a lot of work and working with whistleblowers. When people come and they give documents, it is then the prerogative of myself and my organisation to decide how to pursue. You know, people cannot come and give documents and after we have done our investigation and corroboration, then we cannot be dictated what we can and we cannot do. We have to operate independently in the manner that we think safeguards the best public interest. And that's exactly what happened. Saya faham saudara Deepak agak kecewa kerana beliau mahukan setiap langkah yang diambil oleh saya itu dirujuk pada beliau. But it's difficult. I think he has interest, and I need to be free to decide what to proceed tanpa terlalu bergantung kepada green light daripada beliau. And that's why we have acted in the manner that we have acted, and understandably he is upset. Jadi perkara ini telah dibincangkan di dalam keadilan, dan now that we are confident the public can see that this is not part of PKR's grand design, I think it is safe now for me, at least personally, to sit down with Deepak. He has asked to sit down for quite a while untuk dia berkongsi bukti dan berikan keterangan lanjut, dan mohon berbincang bagaimana perkara ini boleh dibawa secara tersusun. Before this I have refused. I think now it is time that we can proceed to that stage. Now that I feel public can witness by yourself that PKR is clear out of the way, that this is done independently of each other. Jadi saya akan mengaturkan satu pertemuan dalam masa terdekat untuk mendengar sendiri daripada beliau bukti yang beliau ada, perancangan yang beliau ada, dan pendapat beliau, and we'll see how we go from there. I think if as my rule is very simple, and we have maintained that rule all along, we're not really interested in other things except when it's of public interest. Jadi bahan yang kami ada yang bukannya datang daripada Deepak setakat ini is enough to incriminate UMNO dan Datuk Seri Najib dalam soal salah guna kuasa dan rasuah yang melibatkan pemberian tanah dan kontrak itu kepada Raja Rupiah.